Welcome back to the Enterprise Joy podcast, Enterprise Strategies for Leaders in Under 5 Minutes. I'm Vishal, your mover and shaker in a world where plans rarely go as planned. Our focus today is to get to the crux of strategic flexibility and why it's not just a leadership instinct, but a capability by design. Let me begin with a question I often ask leaders during workshops. What's your plan when your plan stops working? And no, we'll figure it out doesn't count. As one of my mentors and Brad Pitt in his latest movie says, hope is not a strategy. Figuring it out on the fly may be misconstrued as agility, and more about that some other time. But having systems, assets, and decisions pre-wired for uncertainty, that's strategic flexibility. And there's research backing to this from 1997. Three scholars, David T.C., Gary Pisano, and Amy Schuen, introduced a foundational idea in strategy literature called dynamic capabilities. Simply put, what they meant was that great organizations don't win by having better tangible and intangible assets or capabilities and organizational processes. They win by knowing how to redeploy them faster than others when the environments are changing. And strategic flexibility is one such capability. It's the ability to sense shifts early, reconfigure teams, tools, and tactics accordingly, and stay committed to outcomes even when the inputs change. Now, a study of the Iranian pharmaceutical SMEs have found that when uncertainty is high, say around supply chains or regulations, the organizations that perform best aren't the biggest or the richest. They are the ones who have two things. First, resource flexibility, that is the ability to shift budgets, people, and processes. And second, coordination flexibility, that's nimble workflows and fast decision loops. Together, these two explain almost 60% of the performance variance. Not the 5-year plans, but the ability to pivot intelligently without losing intent. And most of us don't build for that. We build for efficiency, for stability, and for keeping things moving. We don't build for changing direction. So here's our Monday mission as leaders. Step 1. Ask your leadership team one question. If we lose 20% of our market share tomorrow, what's the first thing we could reconfigure? Not cancel, reconfigure to stay competitive. You are not looking for chaos, you are looking for strategic design. And step 2, audit your bottlenecks. Where are decisions stuck because they rely only on one person? Or where your teams are unable to shift direction because the processes are too immutable. Strategic flexibility begins when immutability ends. So let me leave you with this. Flexibility doesn't mean you have no structure. It means you have smart structures that flex when it matters. Tomorrow, we'll explore decision-making under deep uncertainty, situations where probabilities don't exist and gut feel isn't enough. We'll decode frameworks like scenario planning and DMDU and why your best defense isn't always a straight answer, rather a set of strong options. Until then, I'm Vishal and this is the Enterprise Joy podcast, Enterprise Strategies for Leaders in Under 5 Minutes. Be proactive with your flexibility today. I'll see you tomorrow.